By Oh My Disney.
I'm Steve Dobbs, and I built a Disney-inspired amusement park in my backyard.
Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, Steve. Cost $400 to visit.
Yeah, my first experience with
This is very
Disneyland that I can remember, I was 7 years old. I used to bike over to where they were building Disneyland, and we were wondering, what is this place? So we rode over there and they finally built it. We used to go over there and you could get in for $1. I walked in, it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. You were immersed in this sort of a fantasy world kind of thing. And we
yeah, but Disney kind of
all
sucks
day and
now, it's just kind of boring.
So it became my backyard. Right now we're at my home, the site of what we call DobbsLand, our little backyard theme park we built for the grandkids. Who is it?
Hi.
Hey guys, hey Micah. Welcome to DobbsLand.
It started off when my kids were really little. We didn't have DobbsLand.
There's
My
some
dad probably
shroom
hadn't even conceived
and
DobbsLand.
Squire.
But he conceived the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in cardboard.
It looks like a real pirate ship.
It does. And they thought it was a...
What? This guy is a convicted child molester. That sounds unlikely. Seems like a good guy. Yep, you're just lying. Classic. Not a single thing about that anywhere.
real pirate ship.
Come on in. This is Main Street. It's still under construction. This is some of the newer parts that we're building. The first we have is the Main Street Cinema. And the idea here is the kids come by and they can watch some of the old Disney cartoons here. So after you finish walking Main Street,
this is just so fucking wholesome.
This is DobbsLand. Okay, we call this Tiny World. It's smaller than Small World attraction at Disneyland. This is the very first attraction that we made. We take Micah to Disneyland. When he loved the train going around the park, so we bought him this train that you could ride, this electric train, but it came with track and it's just in a circle. Now that gets boring after a while.
I would have loved this place as a kid. This looks more fun than Disney. At least you can actually do something here.
Tunnels. He'd yell, tunnel!
Just sit out in the heat and die.
So I got a cardboard box and cut it out, made a little tunnel out of it, and then I thought, well, I gotta have something in the tunnel.
His goal was to recycle stuff he already had in the garage, to find a second use for it. We used to put puzzles together every Christmas.
So instead of throwing them out, I decided just to make a tunnel out of the puzzle boards.
And
Charlie,
so
I want to break up with my girlfriend,
puzzles.
but she's
At the
psychotic.
same
What's
time,
your advice?
my wife was throwing
You can try
out
faking your
old
own
doll
death.
collections. I said, you know what? I could take those
That
dolls,
might work.
put motors on them, and use the puzzle boards as a box to make sort of like a little small world ride. So that was sort of the birth of DobbsLand. Repurposing stuff we were just going to throw away. And I said, well, that's not quite enough. So then I made a submarine ride out of a trash can. I cut it in half. I put it in
trash can submarine.
This little conning tower here to make a little submarine.
It's genius.
A little bit like the Finding Nemo submarine attraction at Disneyland. Inside here are portholes where the kids drive the electric train through, and they can see different things swimming around in there. Once I got the bug for it, I'd work till 1:32 in the morning, then go to work the next day. This is my workbench where I build a lot of the parts of the DobbsLand. As I come up with ideas for other things, I try to design them way before I even build them. So you can see various concepts. I get an idea, I just go sketch it out. Here's the original castle. This was done a while ago. So
it always shocks me that those are the blueprints to things.
Fantasyland castle,
just looks like
but
scribbles.
It's themed differently. The grandkids love the movie Frozen. So I made it a Frozen theme, and here you can see Anna and Elsa peeking through the windows here.
That might be good advice, Loot. Who knows?
The next one is the Matterhorn. I remember when I was a kid, I'll never forget, my mom and I were driving from someplace, and I saw the Matterhorn being built, and I yelled, "Mom, what's that?" And she almost crashed, and she chewed me out for scaring her because I saw this big mountain being built out of steel. That
fucking steers off the bridge.
That's why I thought the roller coaster theme.
Disney ruins the whole family.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, see you later. The Matterhorn was a senior project by Cal Poly Engineering students, a team of 9 seniors, and they worked 6 months on it. I said, you guys better make this safe because my grandkids are going to ride it.
That was
My dad
smart.
loved Disneyland from the time that it first opened.
And he always said, I watched Disneyland get built. Like, I watched it being built. He knew his whole life that's what he wanted to do, and that's what he did.
My favorite ride's the roller coaster. I like Small World, and I like the castle. It feels like I want to be like an
Thanks to the Bitsy
engineer.
and Loot
I think
Box.
I'm going to draw up a ride and present it. Like,
There's a Hunter x
like
Hunter
animal
episode this
ride.
summer.
It would be like a baseball ride. I want to learn a slime ride.
My dad started seeing the joy on my kids' face and started realizing this is a fun way to bond.
What a
with my
nice guy.
kids, get them involved in this creation process.
I've got 5 grandkids, and those grandkids are just out.
That was sweet. That was just wholesome. Good for Steve.